Hi everyone, I'd like to show you how to do your first couple Autohotkey scripts. Autohotkey is a very powerful uh, scripting language for automating Windows tasks. If I can download Autohotkey just by Googling it and downloading it right there. And you can automate things you type over and over again, websites you go to, folders you go to, multiple steps even. So if you do a certain process, whatever, typing and drafting an email and attaching something to the email, whatever, moving files, then you can automate it so that you can do the whole process in one step, or sometimes it just saves you half a second. I'm going to show you some of that today. So yeah, go ahead and install that if you don't have it installed already, and then I'm going to show you how to make your first script. We're just going to use Notepad. So if I type my start menu and just type in Notepad, I can just open up Notepad. And Autohotkey scripts are all you do to save it is you just save it in. You can say my first autohotkey.ahk is the extension you need. AHK, and then if I save it and I can type in a hello world, so I'm going to show you a hot string. Hi there. Whoops. I already have this set up. Let me delete this. There we go. Hi there. Then I want it to say hello world. And if I save this, I just hit Control S to save. Then I could go into my downloads folder and double click to run, and that will run your Autohotkey script in your, it'll just run all the time. And now if I open up another notepad, I'm just typing this into my Windows search, and I say, hi there, boom. That's called a hot string. And let's go back and I can add others like my cell, my cell number, and then it'll type out, my cell number, whatever. Or I could I could do entire paragraphs like this. If I wanted, I don't know, maybe I'm job hunting and I have a draft cover letter, and I could just say my cover letter. Or sometimes I'll just do my C like that, and then boom, I can do entire paragraphs here. Let's go ahead and show you the next thing, which is opening a website. So these are hot strings, but if I wanted to open up, you have to map it. Maybe I want to open up Amazon.com. Maybe I have a shopping addiction and I love Amazon.com and I go there frequently. So first you have to have a modifier. You have to tie it to some sort of hotkey. This one stands for control. This symbol, it's Shift 6, stands for control, and Alt, exclamation point, stands for Alt, and A stands for A. So if I do this, and if I say message box, hi, then when I hit Control Shift A, I'm going to get a message box like this. I just saved it, and now I'm going to reload it. So I just saved my script, and I need to reload it like this. Reload. And now if I hit A, then this just popped up. That's called a message box. It's just for debugging usually. But that's not very useful, right? Let's go ahead and make it, when I hit this hotkey, I want it to run chrome.exe. That's the browser I want. I could also use Internet Explorer or Edge or Firefox or whatever. And I want to go to Amazon.com. So that's my command. And I could make this way more complicated, multiple lines, but let's keep it simple for now. I just hit Control S to save it. And now I'm going to reload. And now when I hit Control Alt A, it's going to pop Amazon. I'll do it again. And I could pop 20 of these in 2 seconds if I wanted to. So I use some websites I just go to several times a day. Amazon's not one of them, but I try not to go to Amazon anyway. All right, the last one I want to show you for your first couple Autohotkey scripts is opening up a folder. So a lot of programming is just copying and pasting. I'm just going to copy and paste this, but instead of A, I want D. And say I want to open up my downloads folder. I usually put my screenshots and anything I download into this folder, and then sometimes I'll empty it if it gets ridiculously full and I have trouble finding something. But I don't know if it'll work if I just type in downloads. So what I want to say run downloads, but I don't think that will work. So I need a better address. These addresses up here, they work very much like URLs, like on the internet. But if I just right-click this, it's a location I'm telling my computer to go someplace. So if I right-click on downloads and hit properties, I'll get the full location right there. Let's see if I can find an even more complete one. There we go. That's my network path. Let's go ahead and do this one, and then I'll just add on downloads in a second. I'm just pasting this in here and downloads. And now I'm going to exit out of this. I just saved it, and I'm just going to reload it. And now when I type Control Alt D, boom, my downloads folder pops. And same thing, I will use this for frequently accessed folders and frequently accessed websites. One challenge I've had over the years is remembering these hotkeys. So instead of just popping the hotkey, instead of having to remember hundreds of hotkeys, I will I'll tie multiple sites to A, and I'll say, okay, whenever I hit whenever I hit Control Alt A, show me a list of websites that are related to work or related to the school or related to my family. I'll group them together. And then when I hit the first letter, then take me to that. Maybe I would make A. When I hit A after I hit this modifier, take me to Amazon.com. And that way I don't have to remember a zillion hotkeys. I only have to remember, 5 or whatever. All right, hope that's helpful for you. I've been using Autohotkey for many, many, many years, and it is incredibly powerful. It makes it so I can do things in seconds what takes other people many minutes or even hours. All right, goodbye.